The 2010 FIFA Legacy Trust has funded many football development programs over the past year, including NGOs, the 20 Centres for 2010, development leagues, and football and life skills development. The thrust of this episode of the Legacy series is aimed at the revival of football for under 13 and 15 development for juniors, beach football and futsal. All the regions completed the regional selections and the respective provincial tournaments are being held in the 9 provinces. The Free State Under 13 and Under 15 provincial tournament for both boys and girls was held at Dimpy Sports Facilities. Scouts from SAFA were present to identify talent for further development.
We are here at Dimpy Sports Grounds, where there are games for the Under 15s and the Under 13, both boys and girls, that are sponsored by the SAFA and FIFA Legacy Trust, which was established after the 2010 World Cup. And I need to indicate that I'm impressed with the turn-up to this event, because the number of kids that we have here are enjoying, and they show that really without this type of assistance we would not been able to see the talent that they have, and they will not be exposed to this type of a situation whereby they come to enjoy themselves. What is most important is the fact that knowing the lack of sponsorship, especially for the ladies football, really appreciate what the Legacy Trust is doing, because you can see that the girls now are starting to show their talent. It's a pity that the Under 17 did not do well, but I'm definitely sure that the coach of the National Under 17, Basizana, will be impressed with the talent that we have here, because there is a guarantee and assurance that in the next World Cup qualifying games, he is not going to lack players, because there is a lot of talent that is available here.
We believe as SAFA Legal Pusa that these games have managed to reach all corners of our region, even the remote parts of our region. And the kind of impact that these games had was quite huge in our region, because even those kids who were actually not utilized in the past or who did not participate in the past, they managed to get an opportunity to participate in these games. And we believe that both boys and girls have got they've got an opportunity to show their talent. And also we managed through the Legacy Trust Fund to develop new coaches through training, and we also managed to develop new referees who are currently participating in these particular games. And we believe that in future these games can grow, and they can also reach even those others who were left behind.
These tournaments present a rare opportunity for players in these age groups to pit their skills against the best the regions can offer, and acts as a barometer to gauge the strength and organizing abilities of the respective regions in the provinces.
Boys are in the mood, kids are happy. They are all here doing what they like most, which is soccer, being not under pressure of being coached. Then along the way, we are just here marking, you see, and scouting boys and girls that are going to be prepared for the future of this country. I mean, that is good for football.
We had a very nice time today, very nice games, but the girls were very rough today. My little angel here got a bit of it. I think this tournament is very, very nice, because it will inspire the girls from all these coming generations to know every year end there's something to do and a tournament to come and play.
I know I'm happy about everything that took place, and I'm definitely sure that every player that took part in this tournament is eagerly awaiting for next year, where they're gonna really come up and expose the talent that they have.
The Inter-Provincial Beach Football Tournament was held in Durban. The growth of beach football is on the increase, and like the Under 13 and Under 15 leagues, the tournament serves as an ideal occasion to evaluate the growth and development of football in this category. The demand for more national beach festivals is a common request.
We are actually in Durban now, to kick off this inter-provincial tournament. We are actually having here 8 teams In other words, we've got 7 provincial teams and 1 invitation team. 2 of our teams unfortunately could not make it, which is Gauteng and Free State. However, we are happy with the teams that are here. As you know, this is a specialized code beach football, and it's something that is new to other areas, especially your inland, like your Mpumalanga, Limpopo, that are here today. And one is very excited to have them here, because what we want is to roll out this kind of a program to all our provinces. In fact, what we want is that all our regions, 52 regions of SAFA, and the 341 LFAs, they should participate in this kind of football.
Oh, this beach soccer thing is a great thing, okay? Because here is the first thing. We used to watch these things from Brazil, all these overseas, I can say. But here, it's the first time, you see, and it's very impressive then. Oh, the difference is that our team, Eastern Cape, there are no beaches in some of the regions there, like OR Tambo region, there's no beach there. So the difference is that the one from KwaZulu-Natal, Western Cape, the only advantage that they have, they always use sand, while it is difficult for us to use sand all the time.
Some players during this tournament have never had the luxury of playing beach soccer on actual beach sand, and it's been a difficult adjustment for them. The inland players play on makeshift facilities, so being at a beach is the real deal for some of these players.
It's for the first time we play it, but we're gonna give it our all. We are here to learn. At the end of the day, it's not all about winning, it's to enjoy. And yeah, playing on sand, it's difficult, but then we're gonna give it our all, because it's gonna be easier when we go back home to play on the hard grounds, because our legs are stronger to run 90 minutes on the hard ground.
I come here with the Western Province team in search of new opportunities. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me, is I can make the national team for South Africa called Banana. And I've always played on the beach, so I've liked this. And there's opportunity to enhance and to be in partnership with other provinces to see what they can do. And in future, I would like to see more of this happening, because it's a rare opportunity for us, and we must take it.
In our view as SAFA is that this kind of game will actually assist in developing football in our country. It can actually help us also in developing and getting more players for our national teams. As you know, in other countries like your Brazil, in France, most of the players playing for the different national teams are actually coming from this kind of football. The funding that we have received for this particular event is coming from the FIFA Legacy Trust. So we are very grateful for that trust, and at least now one can see what the legacy is doing, the 2010 FIFA legacy, because this is coming from that 2010 FIFA World Cup.
From the coastal side of the country to the inland, where Limpopo hosted the National Indoor Football Tournament in Seshego. 10 teams from around South Africa participated. This tournament was held to select players who will form part of the indoor football national team.
Today is the first day of our tournament where 9 provincial teams plus an invitation team from the host province Limpopo is taking place. And the purpose, is to select the first phase of our national team.
This opportunity was given to all these provinces. It started in 2007 when SAFA took over from SAIFA as the custodian of football in the country. So they were giving all these provinces a chance, because earlier before 2007 it was only 5 provinces that was playing futsal. So they felt it is good to take futsal also to these other provinces like Limpopo. So that's why we were given an opportunity as Limpopo province to form part of futsal. So it is great, and it's a great feeling for us to form part of this type of football.
This is to be the annual event, definitely to be the annual event, as we are hoping that we should see a lot of categories, including this development side. Here, this is the open, if you can see, age are open, but we are envisaging to see even those young kids playing these futsal games.
This tournament provided the provincial teams a chance to gain experience in playing stronger teams from outside their provinces and set the tone for the consolidation of the local futsal leagues and provide the futsal franchise teams the necessary talent.
Our dream is to have this type of football in all the schools in South Africa. As our minister, Mr. Mbalula, has mentioned that he wanted to see women's football and futsal being part of the development. Looking at the 2010 World Cup, which we have just hosted now, the top 10 of the teams that participated, their development is being done through futsal. The reason why futsal is because it's quicker and you are able to identify talent as early as possible. And then most of the players that played futsal, it is easy for them to do anything at any time. That's quality on its own.
It's very hard in here. You must be fit, you must be ready, your mind, mentally. It's very nice. But things are not happening there in our town. I must be proud if I am selecting.
With the development of referees, coaches and players in the futsal league, players learn how to make quick decisions as well as hone their ball control skills. This game helps with the development of 11-a-side players as there are many similarities in the style of play.
If you can go back, futsal is a critical, sporting code that develop, skills. So we are saying for us to produce, skillful players, we need to make it a point that we develop, futsal.
The 2010 FIFA Legacy Trust completed the allocation of grants to the respective beneficiaries and will reflect on the impact this first approach has had on beneficiaries and, more importantly, on the development of football in the respective categories. Applications for funding from the Legacy Trust have opened on the 15th of November 2013 and will close on the 31st of January 2014. All applications must be done online via the Legacy Trust website at 2010legacytrust.com. Only categories listed under the requirements will be considered. Don't forget to put in your application to be considered for funding for 2015.